Back in the day, we talking about who's a liar. Is it Jesus or is it man? And we're going to start with Matthew 10 and 1. Jesus called his 12 disciples to him and gave them authority to drive out impure spirits and to heal every disease and sickness. So this is Jesus talking to the 12 apostles, to the 12 disciples, right? Right. So if you skip down to verse 5, he says, these 12 Jesus sent out with the following instructions. So Jesus gave these 12 people, these 12 disciples, these 12 apostles, he gave them instructions, right? And the instructions was don't go to the Gentiles, don't go to the Samaritans, go rather to the lost sheep of Israel. All right, heal the sick, raise the dead, right? Because he gave them the power to heal and the power to heal every disease and sickness. And now he's giving them instructions, right, on what to do, right? And then it says in verse 23, well, yeah, let's just go down to 23, right? And it says, when you are persecuted in one place, flee to another. The you here are the 12 disciples. When you are persecuted in one place, flee to another. Truly, I tell you, truly, this is Jesus. I tell you, you will not finish going through the towns of Israel before the Son of Man comes. Who's the Son of Man? Jesus, right? And he told them earlier with instructions to do what? Go to Israel. Go to the lost sheep of Israel. So while they are in Israel, he's saying you will be you where when you are persecuted in one place in Israel, flee to another in Israel. Truly I tell you, you disciples will not finish going through the towns of Israel before the Son of Man comes. So if Jesus gave these people, the 12 disciples, the 12 apostles, the ability to heal sickness and disease and drive out impure spirits, he sent them to Israel. This had to have happened, right? And when they're going around healing people, they're it gets they're gonna get persecuted. He's telling them to flee, right? Uh, Verse 15, truly I tell you, it will be more bearable for Sodom and Gomorrah on the day of judgment than for that town. So he's saying all because he's giving them places to go, and he's saying if they not welcoming you or listening to your words, get out of there. Because it's gonna be worse than Sodom and Gomorrah though. He says, I'm sending you out like sheep among wolves. You got it? So if somebody can explain verse 23, when he says, you will not finish going through the towns of Israel before the Son of Man comes. And some people might say, that's just one verse. I'm going to give you one better. Matthew 16, right? Let's get some context. Let's go to Matthew 16 and 1. The Pharisees and the Sadducees came to Jesus and tested him by asking him to show them a sign from heaven. So Jesus is there, the Pharisees is there, the Sadducees is there, and Jesus is responding to their questions, right? And he's talking to the Sadducees, but a lot of people are there, right? So when you go down to verse 20, nope, when you go down to verse 28, right? Let's go to 27. For the Son of Man is going to come in his Father's glory with his angels, and then he will reward each person according to what they have done, right? So they asked him, what's the sign of the end time that he's coming back, right? And he says in verse 27, for the Son of Man is going to come in his Father's glory with his angels, and then he will reward each person according to what they have done. Truly, I tell you, some who are standing here will not taste death before they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. The kingdom being the 1,000-year reign of Christ, right? He's telling them truly, that's truly, same thing he said in Matthew 10 and 23, truly, here in Matthew 10 and 23, truly, Matthew 16, truly, right? Truly, I tell you, some of you are standing here will not taste death. Can somebody explain how Jesus didn't come back during this time period? Because some of them would have had to be still alive for this statement to be true. So either Jesus is a liar in Matthew 16 and 28, either Jesus is a liar in Matthew 10 and 23, or he already came back. Explain that. I'm tired of talking to y'all. I'm out.